I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. We bottled it. We bottled it. I can't believe it. Like, I went into this game thinking, yeah, we're going to do these today. And, you know, if you watched my preview last night, I said, don't be surprised if maybe Ragnick is in Carrick's ear. Maybe, he's telling him play this player, play that player. Do a couple things here and there. And then all of a sudden he comes out with that sort of a lineup, Carrick. And I'm not even going to say they put up a masterclass today. That was our fault. We fucked up today. Massively. Bottled it. Absolutely bottled it. And with Man City and Liverpool breathing down our necks, there are 2 points that separate between first and third right now, people. You lot got to understand. We bottled it. We have faced, on paper, we have faced 3, right. Oh my God, right? This team is supposed to be a big game team, right? Am I right? Okay. So, how many big games have we played this season? Okay, we played Juventus twice, we played Liverpool once, we played Man United, and we've played Man City. So, on paper, Man United, Man City, Liverpool, and Chelsea are the 4 best teams in the Premier League, right? Okay. So, in the first 13 games, we've already faced 3 of them. Okay, Liverpool away, it was a good performance in terms of going forward in the first half, although we didn't make good decisions in the final third. The Man City game, and obviously in the second half of the Liverpool game, we had to defend well due to certain circumstances. In the City game, the approach was very negative. We sat back 3-5-2. It was inevitable. City were going to get the goal. And then today, I can't even explain today. At least I can explain those 2 games. This one today, I don't know. What the fuck happened out there, Chelsea? What happened? Now, obviously, the reason why I say Ragnick and Carrick, all this stuff, is when you look at Man United's lineup, these men played with Matic, McTominay, and Fred, with Bruno as a false 9, and Rashford and Sancho on the wings. So you already knew Bruno was going to be in that midfield and compact the midfield area to not give space to Jorginho and Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Okay? And then, obviously, for the counter-attack, Rashford and Sancho. I'll get to Jorginho, I'll get to the goal. Don't worry about that, yeah? But let's just get into this review. So, obviously, Chelsea, with the lineup, first of all, Mendy was in goal, back three with Antonio Rudiger, Thiago Silva and Trevor Chalobah. Right wing back, Reece James. Left wing back, Marcos Alonso, who I said yesterday I wanted to start, but I thought it would have been Aspie. Bruv, I regret saying I wanted Alonso to start, because today he had an absolute stinker. Yeah? When Pulisic came on and Reece James was playing left wing back, we looked so much better going forward, despite scoring beforehand. Honestly, this Alonso guy, let me not even get into him, because I might rant about this kid. Honestly, I'm to the point where, I don't know if he's reliable. We already missed Chilwell. 1 game and we missed Chilwell already. Anyway, a double pivot of Ruben and Jorginho and a front three of Ziyech, Vernon, Hudson-Odoi. We'll get to player ratings in the second video. You'll see that later on, yeah? If it's already out, then check it out, innit? But, people, we had all the possession in the world that first half. It was about 70% to 30%. You know? Hudson-Odoi, in the first 3 minutes of the game, should have bagged, bro. He should have scored. I don't know what he was doing. He's through on goal. You know De Gea is a very good goalkeeper. He's got to lift that to the bottom right-hand corner. Lift it. Make it bounce a bit. He straight up went low. And then all of a sudden, you know, Man United, they're sitting back, they're compact. You can quite clearly see every time they had the ball, they kept on losing it and we kept on having possession. Why? Because they had no composure today, Man United, on the ball. No composure. The only players that really had composure on the ball today, you could probably say was Nemanja Matic, and that's probably it. Because every time Bruno gets the ball, he fizzes it. Fred has no composure on the ball, and Scott McTominay doesn't have any composure on the ball either. But actually, at times, he will do like some mad dribble or like, you know, and go forward with the ball. Do you understand? So, yeah, like there's no ball retention in that midfield, which is why I was sort of like, we have to batter these today. And at times, I was seeing Scott McTominay as a centre-back with Fred and Matic in the midfield. And I'm sitting there like, come on, Chelsea, man. They're playing with Lindelof and Bailly at the back, who, by the way, both of them were Bailly was brilliant today. Like, I've got to say, like, not on the ball, neither were brilliant, but, like, defending-wise, like, they both done their job today, innit? Like, at the end of the day. And, like, we're keeping the ball, not creating many chances. Alonso just killing our attacks, time after time after time, down that left-hand side, you know? Not helping Cho out enough. Do you get what I'm saying? Ruben Loftus-Cheek, you know, he grew into the game. That first half, he wasn't good. The first half was the Jorginho show. The Jorginho show, fam. Because he was, again, having fun out there, on the ball, finding passes, having space, one touch, you know. Jorginho was brilliant in that first half. Probably our best player on the field, you know. The back three doing what the back three does best. Not allow many counter-attacks. Not let, you know, Rashford or Sancho get on the ball as much or get in behind. Do you get what I'm saying? So yeah, the story of the first half was we should have scored. And Man United didn't do anything. And when I mean anything, I mean anything. They didn't do anything except defend. Because like I said, on the ball they were shocking. Move on to the second half now. I mean, come on. I mean, this is just ridiculous. I mean, Jorginho, fam. Bro, what? This guy, like, he was having such a good first half, yeah? And we had a corner. And my first question was, why is he the last man? It should have been Reece James who was the last man. And I said that after the goal. I was like, why isn't Reece James the last man? He isn't going to get into the box to try header. And if he isn't, then he's normally taking the corners. But guess who's taking them today? Alonso. And were they good? Oh, absolutely not. Ziyech's corners were better after Alonso went off. What does that tell you? So then Jorginho, I'm sorry, any professional footballer who's in that situation where somebody's just booted the ball up, any footballer, yeah, who is the last man in defence, after the corners go in, all your players are forward, and you've got two players with quality like Sancho and Rashford coming at you, you head it back, okay? Man United may win the ball back then, but then at least everyone's got time to regroup, get their shape back. Even if Jorginho took a good first touch, it doesn't matter. To take a good first touch from the height that it came down to, oh my days. There was no, like, that's very difficult in itself. Takes a first touch, Sancho's through. I thought he was going to square it to Rashford. He shimmied a bit, done Mendy, puts it in, he celebrates, he has the right to. It's not like he played for Chelsea or played for their academy. All he done was support them as a boy and idolise Frank Lampard and Didier Drogba. So, and again, it had to be Sancho as well. All of a sudden, Ollie goes and Sancho's cooking again. And I rate Sancho, by the way, but, bruv, it just felt inevitable after all the Hudson-Odoi prop, you know. Remember back when he was younger, Hudson-Odoi in the youth days, him and Sancho were compared and Hudson-Odoi had better talent than Sancho, and then Sancho went to Germany and showed that he probably is better than Hudson-Odoi and all of these things. And like, yeah, Sancho just got his goal. It was inevitable. He got his first Champions League goal this week against Villarreal, and then he gets his first Premier League goal this season. Against who do you know? Chelsea Football Club. Charity FC back again, fam. But I can't believe it. I couldn't believe it. Bro, I didn't even scream, I shout. No. The only time I was actually screaming and shouting was at Tuchel, bruv. Because Tuchel today bottled it. I was happy with the lineup. But then I thought, bruv, the likes of Ziyech and Werner, they're not doing their jobs properly in the second half. Bring them off. Even Cho, Alonso potentially. I was thinking one of those guys have to be going off. I was like, Pulisic, Rom, Mount, bring these guys on. He took him so long. And that was my problem with Tuchel today. Not the lineup, because in hindsight, we could say, the lineup was wrong. No. Everyone was happy with the lineup at the beginning, including myself. It's just my problem with Tuchel today was the guy should have made substitutions when he needed to. And he didn't. You know, at the right time. He made them too late. Pulisic and Mount came on with what? 20 minutes to go, but they should have come on 10 minutes earlier. Romelu Lukaku, you're £97 million striker, coming on with 10 minutes to go. What do you expect him to do in 10 minutes? Tuchel. Bruv, it takes 5 minutes for any player to come on and even warm up, get to the flow of the game, you know, get rhythm. Do you know what I'm saying? It took 5 minutes for Lukaku to do that alone, so he didn't have time to do anything, Lukaku. And then obviously we get the penalty. my stream paused when the incident happened with Thiago Silva. I'm not sure who fouled him. I think it was McTominay. I'm not quite sure. I'll look at the replay again, but Jorginho has a chance to make amends, sends the hair the wrong way, and it's 1-1. And, you know, one thing I'd like to say, yeah, before that goal happened and before the incident, I was thinking this is Arsenal all over again. And the reason why I say it was Arsenal all over again when they went 1-0 is because before the game started, I literally said to myself, this could be an Arsenal thing where all the cards lead to Chelsea winning. Should be Chelsea winning, 100%. Everyone probably knows that Chelsea are most likely to win, right? But the only way that Chelsea don't win is if they don't take their chances and they make a mistake at the back and let them through. Remember Arsenal at home? Jorginho makes the mistake, plays a hospital ball to Kepa, and Smith Rowe scores. Jorginho makes a mistake, Sancho's through, scores. And I was thinking, Arsenal all over again. But this time, we actually did get a penalty and we scored it. And then Tuchel makes a subs of Pulisic and Mount, who were brilliant. Pulisic right wing back, absolutely brilliant. Putting crosses in, taking on players. He was brilliant when he came on. And when Reece James moved to left wing back, whoop-de-doo, we look so much better going forward. We look so much better. Why is that? Why is it that all of a sudden, we're looking quicker on the ball? The transitions are a lot. The pace of the game is getting higher and higher. Because Alonso, like I said in the first half, was killing our attacks, people. So yeah, we created chance after chance. Rudiger had the chance in the end, which I couldn't see because at that point, my stream was just bugging and it didn't even want to work anymore, what I was watching it on. So I didn't even see the Rudiger chance in the end. And yeah, Chelsea bottle it. Man United curse continues. Wow, I can't believe it. Now Man United come to Stamford Bridge and get joy nowadays. Bro, back when it was Sir Alex Ferguson, even when Chelsea was shit, yeah? Even when Chelsea was shit, back when Man United were dominating the league, winning 13 league titles, three-peats, you know, trebles. Bro, they'd still come to Stamford Bridge and not win against us. The year they won the treble, we beat them 5-0 at home. Do you get what I'm saying? Stamford Bridge used to be the bogey stadium for Man United. Now they come here, ever since the last time we won the league, they've come here and won every time, or they've at least not lost except for one time, which was Morata, 17-18. And in 18-19, we should have lost that game 2-0 or 2-1. Ross Barkley last minute, do you remember that under Sarri? 19-20, what happened in 19? We lost 2-0. Maguire scored when he should have been sent off, one of Bruno's first games for Man United. 2021, 0-0. Whatever. Player Rings is coming very soon. Rating the manager as well. I'm very disappointed in Chelsea today. And we bottled it at the end of the day. So, yeah. I'll see you lot in my Player Rings video. And Chelsea still sit top of the league on 30 points. Man City won today, 2-1 against West Ham. They're on 29 points. And Liverpool are on 28 points. So this title race is going to be mad. And it looks like against the little teams, we're getting the job done. But big teams so far this season, we've only beaten Juventus. Out of all the big teams we've faced this season. Lost to City, drew to Liverpool, drew to United. Are things switching? Where we're looking better against the small teams, but looking worse against the big teams? When last season, we were looking better against the big teams, but not looking good against the small teams. You tell me, guys. Peace.